The best thing you can do in your free time that will improve all areas of your life is get more attractive, get hotter.
I just had my birthday this past week, and it was really great. And I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking to myself about what I want for myself, what I want for my life moving forward, what are the things that I'm aspiring for. You know what? And I've been thinking about this. I've been pondering on this for like a couple of months now. I want pretty privilege. I'm going to be trying to upgrade my life and experience what that is like. I've never had that. I mean, because I think growing up in America and not being the stereotypical American idea of beautiful, that hasn't been my experience. I mean, when I've gone to other countries, I do get to experience that a little bit. And it's actually a really great feeling. I'm sure it's not great all the time, but that's something that I want to experience. And so that's something I'm going to be working on, trying to figure out how to level myself up in order to achieve that.
If you're a pretty woman, use it to your advantage. Use being pretty to your advantage. Post on TikTok. Post your face. Post anything like, just post your face and you'll blow up. You'll get brand deals. Anything. You know what I'm saying? You see how many women blow up just by being pretty? Or like if you got a personality, post your personality. Or let people see. People like refreshing content. People don't want to see the same thing over and over again. They want to see something new. They're looking for the next best thing. They want something to sit and binge watch, something that can entertain them while they're doing what they do. And that's going to be me. So, welcome to my channel. Y'all be seeing me. Okay?
Hey Rych Babes, it's Milan and welcome back to the channel where we do it the rich way, girl. We think rich, get rich, and stay rich. Now, people love to debate it. They deny it and downplay it. But here's the truth, babe. Everyone has some level of pretty privilege. The problem is most people don't know how to activate it. And we're going to learn today. So make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. And I'll be back shortly.
And I dare you to get up every single day, push yourself together, and put on an outfit that you feel is intentionally cute. Be intentionally beautiful every single day. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. I would say an hour, but I know everybody, we need our rest. Wake up 30 minutes to an hour earlier than your normal time. Be intentional about your outfit, your perfume, and give your appearance true effort. Do that for the next 5 days consecutively. Come back here and tell me how much your confidence has boosted, how your treatment in public and at your job has changed, and even your treatment from your significant other, your boo thing, husband, whatever, even your children and other people around you treat you better when you appear to treat yourself better. Don't argue, it's science.
People love people who look good, smell good, act good, talk good. And not only do they love people like that, they give them free resources, free things, free upgrades, all kinds of things. Trust me, I know. You can look through my content and see all the things that I've gotten because I'm hot. Believe me when I say this, the halo effect is real. And if you're not using it to your advantage, you're leaving money on the table, you're leaving opportunities on the table. The halo effect is when people perceive you as having better qualities than you actually do because of the way you look. So they perceive positive attributes onto you because you look good. They might think you're more educated, they might think you're more well-spoken, they might think you're wealthier than you actually are just because you look good. And they'll give you opportunities because they want to be in proximity to that. It's psychological. Don't cry about it. Use it to your advantage. If you want to increase your halo effect, these are some things that you should do. Groom yourself. Have your hair trimmed. Have it neat. Have it pretty. Put on some jewelry. I have my hair in a blown out natural state frequently, so when I say neat and pretty, I don't mean straightened like this. You can get pretty privileged with your curly, kinky hair. I get it all the time. Make sure your outfit looks nice. Why are you going out in sweats every single day? Why are you in leggings every single day? Put on some real pants. Put on a skirt. Put on a dress. Put some effort into your appearance. Stop acting like a fucking beach bum. Stop walking around looking like you don't care about yourself. You're actually hiding behind those hideous clothes, that bonnet, and those big ass sweatpants. Next is scent. Make sure you smell good. That goes into grooming. Shower. Clean your body every day. Have a signature scent. When people meet you, they can smell you from a mile away, and not in a bad way, but because you always smell incredible. You can have a signature scent that you always wear, or you can always mix it up every single day. Do what you like. People don't like people who smell bad. Actually, it's a repellent. It's actually disgusting. It's actually gross and nobody likes it. And if people are running away from you, it's probably because you smell bad. Next and last one is to accessorize. Zhuzh up your outfits. Even if you're wearing a basic tee and jeans, do a little wrist action, put on some earrings, sunglasses, put in that little extra effort. People who don't are the basics, and if you want to elevate, get pretty privilege, and have the halo effect working in your favor, don't do what everybody else does.
The truth is, and I might ruffle some feathers when I say this, but life is easier when you are your most attractive self. Pretty privilege is real, and I don't mean like being stick thin or getting a ton of plastic surgery and trying to look like everyone else. I mean being the most attractive version of yourself. There's a reason why women in their 40s are constantly saying, I feel the hottest, sexiest version of myself. I have the most confidence I ever have. And it's because I think that they finally accept who they are and start emphasizing the parts of themselves that are the most attractive. It's like this concept of looks maxing, which like I've been subconsciously doing the past few months. And it's like, I look at the parts of myself that are the most attractive and I choose to spend money and time on those parts of my body and emphasizing those. Like, for example, I naturally have bigger lips. I don't leave the house unless I have something on my lips. I naturally have high cheekbones. I now started doing master Botox to emphasize my cheekbones. I don't buy things because the internet tells me to. I don't do workouts because the internet tells me to. Everyone told me to do Pilates. I did it. Nothing happened for me. I went back to weightlifting and cardio and my body's never looked better. I don't do keto or starve myself anymore. I eat healthy quality foods, ingredients that are good for my body, and I've never felt better. I don't drink alcohol anymore and I don't miss it and I don't feel pressured and I feel much better. My skin looks way better. Like, just starting to look at your body and doing the things that are best for you versus what the internet tells you, your life will be so much easier sooner rather than later. You're going to attract better men or women if you're single. If you're in a relationship, your relationship's going to get better because you're going to be more confident. If you are working a job that you felt stuck in, you'll probably start breaking through more doors because you're going to feel more confident and more attractive, and people will pick up on that. Like, everything will get better for you, I'm telling you. And like, it's that concept of when women in their 40s, like I said, like they feel the most confident, sexy version of themselves. And I feel like if we start implementing all this stuff earlier, we're gonna have a better life. I don't know.
These are things I do to use my pretty privilege strategically. I never beg to be seen. I listen and observe more than I talk. I never overperform. I dress how I want to be treated. I walk into rooms like I've already been chosen, because I chose me. Some people view having access to me as a reward, so I embrace it. I don't chase what already gravitates towards me.
The best networking hack, the best socialization hack, the best people hack is to look good. It's to look good, okay? Because when you look good, people are going to start talking to you. When you look good, people are going to notice you. Okay, if you're trying to network, if you're trying to go to a networking event by yourself, you're scared, you're like, oh my gosh, put on a statement outfit. Somebody's gonna come up to you, compliment you on your outfit, and it's gonna spark conversation. I can't tell you the amount of times I've gone to events, had a real cute outfit on, didn't know nobody, and people came up to me just to compliment me on my shoes, my dress, my hair, my makeup, something, and then that sparks conversation. Because one, it makes it easier for somebody to say something to you, especially as a girl. We love to compliment other girls, like, oh my gosh, that bag is cute, where you get it? And then it sparks conversation. If you're going to an event and you have a really statement piece on, people are going to, they're gonna look, they're gonna remember, oh my gosh, that was the girl with the green dress, that was the girl that, you never know what opportunities will come to you just because you look appealing. Somebody's gonna talk to you, and next thing you know, you done got this job offer because you would just happen to be talking to the right person, because that person just came up to you to compliment you on this, that, and the third. You never know what doors will open for you, so always go to places looking good.
Let me ask you guys a question. How do y'all use your pretty privilege? Because I feel like I'm not using the little bit of pretty privilege that I do have. I'm not saying that I'm like a 10. I actually don't think that at all. But I feel like there are people out here that are like solid 6s and they're still utilizing pretty privilege. Honestly, I feel like the psychology behind looking good and behind looks is so fascinating. And seeing so many videos online here that say, utilize your pretty privilege, utilize your pretty privilege. How do you do it? And I'm curious because I know that there are probably people that do it differently, but I'm just curious. How do you use your pretty privilege?
The girls who think they're too good to try and be pretty and think that the world doesn't respond to a woman's beauty are usually the most unhappy, miserable, lonely woman I know. Hi, my name is Trish and I'm a feminine soft skills expert. Sometimes I say a lot of things that I think people don't really like, but to be honest, that doesn't really concern me. The people who I think will really find my content relatable or agree with some of the things I have to say, those are the people that know what's up. they're usually not being brainwashed and believing everything that society tells them. And modern day society has us feminist women thinking that you don't need to be pretty and that you can act like a man and you're gonna have this like happy ass life. But I think it's the opposite. The women like myself who know that being pretty is a privilege, that know that trying to look good will give them more in life, and they actually end up making more money. They actually end up in relationships. They end up being wifed up for that very reason because they're not stupid.
All right, so here's the real tea. Pretty privilege isn't about the bone structure or the body shape. It's the energy. It's the way that you carry yourself, the confidence in your walk, the calm in your voice, and the glow that comes from self-respect. See, people treat you based on the energy that you broadcast. If you walk in a room like you're unsure, the world mirrors that uncertainty back to you. But when you walk in like you already own it, like you already belong, that's when things start to open up. Let me give you a gem, girl. Like, pretty privilege is just a mirror reflection of self-belief. When you believe that you are worthy, people assume you are. It's psychology. That's it. Humans are drawn to certainty. So when you show up like, of course I deserve this, without arrogance, without begging, just calm, confidence, people respond differently. Opportunities open up, conversations flow easy, doors that were locked before suddenly invited you in. The second part of this is presentation. Like, you don't need designer everything. You just need to look like you care about yourself. That's what radiates abundance, like clean, polished, and intentional. When your appearance matches your energy, people can't help but to treat you differently. And here's the real secret: soft power. The women who knows when to speak, when to smile, when to stay silent, that's influence. You don't have to chase attention, right? When you understand attraction, you're not manipulating, you're magnetizing, okay?
Ever noticed that when a girl is dating a guy, the question is always, what does he do? And when a girl is dating a guy, the question is always, how does she look? Is she pretty? Let me see her. Like it or not, beauty is a currency, and it's one of the most valuable currencies. If I know anything about living in capitalistic America, is to always follow the money. And the beauty industry is projected to hit $677 billion this year. I remember one time, me and my equally attractive friend were just walking down South Beach. We wanted to go get something to drink, go get some food, and we ended up in a television show. Well, we were on set for the television show. Basically, it was a cocktail making competition. This man, who was the manager of 11, he saw us and he gave us these passes that allowed us to go to 10 different bars and restaurants on the beach. We were able to get whatever cocktails these mixologists were making, and they were making some really nice, intricate drinks. We ended up at a hotel rooftop pool, enjoying the scenery. They literally gave us everything we needed: towels, bathing suits, brand new. It was like we were living on a TV show. Editing Marlene here. When the night was said and done, they gave us this giant bottle of 11 vodka that I still have to this day. I only used it once to make vodka pasta sauce. I will have this for a very long time to always remind me that I am that girl and I will forever be that girl. That summer, we ended up going yachting almost every single weekend because the owner of the yachts wanted to have promotional videos and marketing materials for his website. So not only did we go yachting for free, we got paid for it. Getting paid to spend the summer on a yacht, come on, it doesn't get better than that. And then to be in the conversations with people who are giving us the cheat codes on how to have your own business. And I never burn a bridge, so these are lifelong connections that if I ever need something, I know who to call. Beauty will open doors for you. Invest in it now. Go to the gym, eat right, do your skincare. You know what you need to do. Get it done.
I wholeheartedly believe that being pretty is a choice. A lot of people aren't ugly. In fact, I have really never seen a true ugly person in my life, I don't think. I can't think of a time where I'm like, oh my God, that person is so ugly. But I can think of many times where I'm like, they don't take care of themselves. They're overweight. They don't love themselves. So your prettiness or attractiveness is heavily, like, it's 99% whether or not you take care of yourself. Do you work out? Do you eat good, healthy foods that are good for your body? Do you get up in the morning and get ready and not just lounge around in loungewear and pajamas all day? Do you put on your nice dress? Do you wear the perfume? Do you put on a little bit of makeup? Do you brush your hair? Do you brush your teeth? Like, a lot of people are not ugly. You guys just don't take care of yourself. If you just take care of yourself, that's literally 99% of the work. Like, go to a dermatologist, clear your skin, go and make sure you're putting lotion on every single day to even out your skin tone. Like, it's just these basic things that people could do, but people would rather say, oh, it's because you have pretty privilege. Oh, it's because this. No, I don't have pretty privilege. I created my pretty privilege. I get up every single morning, I do my skincare, I go to the gym, I eat green smoothies every single day, I eat whole fruits, whole vegetables, I meditate. Like, these are the things that have contributed to my prettiness. So no, it's not pretty privilege. You create your pretty privilege.
We're talking about pretty privilege, and I know, it is a real thing. We got to admit it. It is a real thing. Everybody knows it's real. It's not a myth. So if you are trying to get further in your career, if you're trying to get further in your dating life, if you're trying to get the ring, if you're trying to do so many things, looking good is definitely going to help you. Okay, so try to look good every day. Try to look good every day. You may not look as glam as you're going to look when you're going out and doing something like really spectacular, but every day you still need to look put together and pretty so that you get pretty privilege. Okay, it's a real thing, I'm telling you. So if you have noticed, if you have started leveling up and getting pretty every day, getting dolled up and all that kind of stuff, you will notice how people treat you way different when you look really pretty versus when you don't. So if you want better treatment across the board from everybody, you got to look good.
My biggest piece of advice is invest in your looks because it matters. By investing in your looks, I don't mean going out and buying a bunch of expensive things. I mean taking the time to learn how to do your makeup, learn how to do your own hair, like learn how to do as much as you possibly can. Sometimes that takes an investment. So that means maybe go to Sephora or somewhere and get your makeup done, or call a makeup artist that you like their work and see if they can teach you how to do yours, see if you can book them to ask some questions as they go, ask them for a training session. Same thing with hairstylists. You can always call and be like, hey, I want to learn how to do such and such thing. Can you teach me? Just invest time, like watch YouTubes and try to learn. Like just try to teach yourself as much as you can. Like that's what I mean by like investing in your looks. Like invest in time. Invest in learning and like teach yourself, because once you're taught, like you can do it forever,
Use your pretty privilege every single day. Wake up, do your hair, do your makeup, put a nice outfit on, smell good, look presentable for you. Go out on the streets. You don't need a bunch of friends. Go to events, go alone. You're gonna go alone, you're gonna look good, you're gonna be the prettiest girl in the room. Be that girl. And honestly, what grinds my gears so much are those types of girls that project their negative energy on you. Like, oh, I couldn't do my makeup every single day. Oh, I can't wake up that early every day and spend 30-40 minutes on my makeup. Oh, you're doing too much. No, you're not doing enough, babe. Like, generally, if you wake up every day, look good for you, and you go out, you be confident, you're going to get so much further in your life. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's true. Pretty privilege is a thing. Like, it is a real thing, and if you use it to your advantage and every day you put in that effort for you, watch you go flying. Generally, watch you achieve your goals, watch you get there quicker.
So let me just say something to you, Rych Babes. Pretty privilege isn't about being the prettiest woman in the room. It's about being the most self-assured. Like, people mistake beauty for looks, but real beauty is presence. It's your posture, your peace, and your energy. It's the way that you move through life. Like, you're not auditioning, you're already chosen. When you understand that, you start to see how everything responds to your frequency. The waiter, the boss, the opportunities. They all respond to the way that you treat yourself, okay? Like, that's why self-care isn't vanity, it is strategy, girl. Like, when you invest in yourself, the world invests in you. When you speak kindly to yourself, people start speaking kindly to you. When you walk in with self-confidence instead of loud insecurity, the room adjusts to your favor. Pretty privilege starts in the mirror, girl. It's not about waiting for validation. It's about creating it internally so strong that nobody can take it away. It's the confidence that says, I'm not better than you, but I'm definitely not less than you either, okay? You ever notice how the same woman people overlook one year become the woman everybody admires the next? It's not surgery. And listen, even if it is, okay, get your surgery, girl, okay? But it's also self-concept, okay? Listen, I'm all about enhancing whatever you want to enhance. You hear me? So she started carrying herself differently. She started dressing how she wanted to feel, not how she felt, okay? She started walking into rooms like she was doing them a favor by showing up, not the other way around. And I'm not telling you to fake it, but I am telling you to embody it. Your glow up doesn't start at Sephora, it starts in your mind. Once you start believing you're deserving, your whole aura changes. Like, your standards change, your language change. You start expecting reciprocity instead of begging for respect. That's what pretty privilege really is. The psychology of self-worth. And every woman has access to it if she's willing to own it, okay? So the next time that you walk into a room, hold your head high. Don't apologize for your beauty, your softness, or your confidence, or your presence, okay? You're not intimidating, you are inspiring. And anyone who's uncomfortable with that needs to rise to meet you, not the other way around. When you know who you know who you are not, okay? Listen, people feel it before you say a word. And when you learn how to move with grace, confidence, and poise, you stop competing and you start commanding. So, my loves, from this day forward, I want you to use your pretty privilege with purpose. Smile more, not to be liked, but to show peace. Speak softly, not because you're weak, but because you're powerful enough not to yell. Walk tall, not because you need attention, but because you already have presence. The world will adjust to the energy that you give it. So give it the luxury energy. Give it peace. Give it self-respect. Give it the version of you that already knows she is the prize. Because you are, okay? So, my lovelies, listen, make sure that you follow Miss Milan AI. She's teaching the girlies how to sell like a baddie, think like a boss, and create systems that pay you in your sleep. This is my digital AI twin who helps me get things moving, okay? So we can finally create the freedom that we have all been praying for, okay? So I'll see you at the top because the bottom is too crowded. Until next time, rich babes, stay rich. Love you.